bring out something, and of course, maybe some parents, mum and dad, can get involved, but it's certainly the creativity of the young ones, and that is a special award there for Alex. Well done. All right, the next one is going to be bikes, and we have the first of 3 categories. The first category is top bobber, and the top bobber here at the Hotrod and Custom Auto Expo, sponsored by Iron Motorcycles, is we're looking for Matthew Gatto with the 53 Triumph Bobber NL66. All right, then we're going to go top bike in the modern category, sponsored by Fraser Motorcycles. This is entrant number 116, John Vital with the Harley Davidson Softail Deluxe. Not here. So moving on to top bike in the classic category, sponsored by Iron Motorcycles, goes to Eval Motorcycles with a 1929 Harley Davidson. It's brown and cream. Okay, now we go to street machines. We've had some great street machines here. We start with the sedans. So third in the sedan category, 1971 to 2019. Sponsored by Mothers Polishers, Waxes and Cleaners, goes to entrant number 81, Timothy Saliba with the 93 Holden VP Commodore. A lot of work done on this car over a lot of years. Second in the sedan, 1971 to 2019, sponsored by Mothers Polishers, Waxes and Cleaners, goes to entrant number 13, Laurie Karen Saguna, the 83 Holden Gemini. And first in the sedan for street machines for 1971 to 2019, sponsored by Mothers Polishers, Waxes and Cleaners, goes to entrant number 19. It's David with the 73 Forward Cortina. Hot red and looking great. Somebody just said the car's looking good too. All right, the next category is sedans for the 49 to 70, sponsored by Shannon's Insurance. Third place is entrant number 47, Frank Vitaco with the 57 Chevy 210. He's coming in, he's running up here, you can see him now. Look, he's got that smile on his face. Third place, sedan, 49 to 1970. Second place in the sedan, 49 to 1970, sponsored by Shannon's Insurance, is entrant number 57, John Keogh with the 57 Chevy Bel Air. And first in the sedan, 49 to 1970, sponsored by Shannon's Insurance, is entrant number 15, Jamie Galea with the 70 Ford Falcon. The Ford fans just erupted there, that was fantastic. The Galea fans just erupted too. Our next category is the sedans from 1971 through to 2019. Third in the two-door 71 to 2019, sponsored by Ride Auto Parts, is entrant number 65. It's John Spinks with the 76 Holden Tirana. Okay, we'll move on to the second in the two-door category, 71 to 2019, sponsored by Ride Auto Parts. Hang on, he's coming, he's coming. Third place, this is John Spinks with the 76 Holden Tirana, everybody. But second place in the two-door, 71 to 2019, sponsored by Ride Auto Parts, entrant number 113. It's Chris Campbell, the 72 Holden Tirana. Just because we can you turn around, mate? Just turn around. Got to see your shirt. Look at this, still smoking oil and octane and juices wild. Look at that, fantastic. Okay, well done. Okay, first in the two-door category, 71 to 2019, sponsored by Ride Auto Parts. Entrant number 50, Justin Hills with the 72 Valiant Charger. Justin's coming in. And Mario's coming in. Come on, Mario. Come on up here. How good does this car look, ladies and gentlemen? First in the two-door. Fantastic. Vibrant red. I think it's Corsa red, right? Big round of applause. Okay, next is the two-door category, 49 to 1970. Third place, sponsored by Just Auto, goes to entrant number 18, Darren Fosberg, with the 68 Chevy Camaro. Not seeing him. Okay, so we'll go to second place in the two-door category, 49 to 1970, sponsored by Just Auto. Goes to entrant number 64, Jason McGrath with the 70 Holden Tirana. And they're coming up as a family, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that fantastic? Well done. First place in the two-door category, 1949 to 1970, sponsored by Just Auto, goes to entrant number 98, Steve Aldrich with the 64 Ford Falcon XM. Okay, the next category in Street Machine is convertible. This is sponsored by Iron Motorcycles. It goes to entrant number 35, Charlie Pace, with the beautiful black 57 Chevy convertible. In the Street Machine category, first wagon or van, sponsored by Cruisin' Magazine. goes to entrant number 29. It's Ben Judd with the 64 EH Holden Wagon. Okay, the ute or pickup category in street machines, third place, sponsored by the ASRF, goes to entrant number 51, Alan Alsop, the 52 Chevy pickup. Part of the Rat Pack team and looking great. Good to see Alan brought his own fan club with him. Okay, second in the ute or pickup, sponsored by the ASRF, goes to entrant number 75, Narelle Cooper with the 69 Ford XW ute. Okay, so that brings us to the first in the ute or pickup, sponsored by the ASRF. Goes to entrant number 54. It's Henry with the 71 Holden HG ute. I'm thinking that doesn't look like a Henry to me. Just checking, you know. All right, that's street machine category. Let's move on. We go to the street rod. First up, we have the Tudors. So third place in the Tudors, sponsored by Shannon's Insurance, goes to entrant number 31, Scott Bartley. It's a 1946 Ford Tudor. Okay, we'll go to second place in the Tudor category, sponsored by Shannon's Insurance. Goes to a car that many of us know. Entrant number 84, Tony Portelli, the 32 Ford Tudor. So first place in the Tudor category, sponsored by Shannon's Insurance, goes to entrant number 12. It's Glenn Noonan with the 32 Ford Tudor. And Glenn's coming up with his son. Fantastic to see them both here. '32 sedan. Got to say, I was with these guys when they debuted the car for the first time. There were smiles then, there are still smiles now. They drove the car up on Friday night, gave it a little rev, shut it down, brought her in. Looks fantastic, still does right now. Can't wait to see what that family does next. Okay, first in the Tourer category for street rods, sponsored by Cruisin' Magazine, goes to entrant number 104. It's Joe Kane with the 28 Ford Model A Tourer. All right, as part of the Hot Rod and Custom Auto Expo, in the street rod category, we're going to Roadsters. Second in the Roadster class, sponsored by Ride Auto Parts. Hang on, Joe's here. Joe, you made it. Come on up on the stage, mate. Everybody's going to give you a round of applause. First in the Tourers. Okay, going back to Roadsters. So second in the Roadsters, sponsored by Ride Auto Parts. It's entrant number 27 for a 27, Michael Morris. 27 Roadster looking good. First in the Roadster class, sponsored by Ride Auto Parts. It's entrant number 73. It's Dave Dorman with the 32 Ford Cabriolet. Stunning car that looked good even with the covers on it on Friday night until we unveiled it on Saturday morning. All right, the next class in street rods is the third pickup. Sorry, I should say it's the pickup. So for third in the pickup, sponsored by Mothers Polishers, Waxes and Cleaners, it is NL35. It's Eric McKenna with the 39 Ford Roadster pickup. It's in Nostalgia Lane. Right, okay. In the pickup class, we have, pickup category, second for pickup, sponsored by Mothers, Polishers, Waxes and Cleaners, goes to a very early entrant number 2. It's Tom Heath with the 36 Ford pickup. And in the street rod class, the category pickup, first prize, sponsored by Mothers Polishers, Waxes and Cleaners, goes to entrant number 10. It's Robert Kemp with the 27 Chrysler pickup. The next category in the street rod class are coupes. So third in the coupes, sponsored by 1932 Financial Services, goes to NL71. It's Kev Cratch with the 33 Sports Coupe. I just checked on the pronunciation. It's Kev Craft with the 33 Sports Coupe. My apologies. Second in the coupe, the street rod, sponsored by 1932 Financial Services, goes to NL21. It's Dan Seddon with the 1930 Ford A model coupe. And first in the coupe category, sponsored by 1932 Financial Services, goes to entrant number 17. It's John Thompson with the 33 Ford Speedster. Andy, Dan has made it. So, Dan is up here second in the coupe with the 30 Ford Model A. Worthy of applause again, ladies and gentlemen. Now, just before you go, man, I'm just trying to work out, what does this mean here when it says FARTCO? No, I'm not going to go anywhere with that one. All right, we got the last of them for the street rods class. It is the first in the bucket category, sponsored by Ride Auto Parts. It goes to a bucket in Nostalgia Lane, NL38. It's Ray Cherry with the 23 Ford T bucket. Ray's running up here. You can see the smile on his face. He's saying, "You beauty." top tee bucket here at the Hotrod and Custom Auto Expo 2019.
I can't believe we missed you.
Okay, now, you know, the cars look great, the bikes look great, but it's also about how they're displayed. So we've got some display awards up next. First of all, we're going to go with the best displayed car. This is sponsored by Cruisin' Magazine. It goes to entrant number 73. It's Dave Dorman with the 32 Ford Cabriolet. It's also one thing to have an individual display, but when you put together a club display and make sure everybody works in unison, we've got 3 of the club displays here. Third of the best club display, sponsored by Shannon's Insurance, goes to the Shifters. Second in the best club display, sponsored by Shannon's Insurance, goes to Northern Beaches. After much encouragement, somebody is coming up to receive this award on behalf of Northern Beaches. Let's give them a round of applause, please. All right, the best club display overall here at the Hotrod and Custom Auto Expo 2019, sponsored by Shannon's Insurance, the Regency Ramblers. And now we go to the first in the individual display. This is sponsored by Sailor Jerry Spiced Rum. It goes to entrant number 17. It's John Thompson with the 33 Ford Speedstar. Okay, now we have the Contingency Awards, and these are all the different components of the car, or the types of cars that we haven't already covered. So first of all, we've got the first show car. This is sponsored by Bavarian Engineering. It goes to entrant number 7. It's Ellie Hanroon, 1923 Ford T-Buckets. First in the show car. Ellie debuted this car yesterday morning, looking spectacular, so much creativity. Well done. First in the competition. This is sponsored by 3M Automotive Aftermarket Marine Division. Goes to entrant number 95. It's Joe Kurtovich with the front engine dragster. Even been starting it up for us. I think he's, I got it wrong yesterday. I'm going to say it again, Kurtovic, right? Yeah, righto. The methanol's still in me. I'm breathing it in. Okay, we go to now the lowrider categories. Oof. Third in the lowrider, sponsored by Cruisin' Magazine, goes to NL30. It's Alan Clark with the 65 Chevy Impala. He's coming. Oh, I saw Alan come in here the other day with a big smile on his face to have the car here. Look at the smile on his face now. Fresh styles in the house. Second in the lowriders, sponsored by Cruisin' Magazine, goes to NL93. It's Adam Tyson with the 60 Chevy Impala. And first in the lowrider category, sponsored by Cruisin' Magazine, goes to NL94. It's Adam Tyson again with the 67 Chevy Impala. Okay, we'll get those to Adam. Fantastic cars, both of them. The next category is the custom. So third in the custom class, sponsored by Sailor Jerry Spiced Rum, goes to NL25. It's David Williams with the 62 Jaguar. I walked around here with my wife the other night. I went past this car and I said, hang on a second, that's a Jaguar. I looked at it again and I went, that's a Jag. So cool to see. Well done. Second in the custom, sponsored by Sailor Jerry Spiced Rum. It's entrant number 16. It's the 1960 Holden FB, Peter and Judy. Peter and Judy Beauchamp, well done. And if anybody hasn't seen that FB, a lot of work done in the home. Just being able to say, here are all the things that we want to put into it. First in the custom class, sponsored by Sailor Jerry Spiced Rum, goes to entrant number 109. It's Wasal Rosati, the 1950 Mercury. Okay, now we go to top trim. So we've got first in the top trim of a street machine, sponsored by Dickies. This goes to entrant number 19. It's David again with the 73 Ford Cortina. Top trim in the street rod, sponsored by Dickies, goes to entrant number 73. It's Dave Dorman with the 32 Ford Cabriolet. Okay, top engine bay in the street machine, sponsored by Kirawee Mufflers. Goes to entrant number 13. It's Laurie and Karen Saguna with the 1983 Holden Gemini. And top engine bay in the street rod, sponsored by Bavarian Engineering. It's entrant number 73, Dave Dorman with the 32 Ford Cabriolet. Top undercarriage now. Top undercarriage in Street Machine, sponsored by Kirawee Mufflers. Goes to entrant number 36, Graham Barker with the 51 Holden FX. Spectacular car. Top undercarriage for Street Rod, sponsored by Kirawee Mufflers, goes to entrant number 73. It's Dave Dolman with the 32 Ford Cabriolet. Top standard paint, Street Machine, sponsored by Sailor Jerry Spiced Rum. This goes to entrant number 105. It's Glenn Starr with the 74 Holden Tirana. And top standard paint in the street rod. Oh no, here he is. I can't go there yet. How are you, mate? Well done. It's all right. He came from way out the back. He's running, but no breath taken. That's all good. Another round of applause for him. Well done on that car. Top standard paint in the street rod, sponsored by Bavarian Engineering. Entrant number 73. It's Dave Dolman with the 32 Ford Cabriolet. The final contingency category is top custom paint. So top custom paint for Street Machine, sponsored by Lowbake Australia, goes to entrant number 13. It's Laurie and Karen Saguna with the 83 Holden Gemini. And top custom paint in the street rod, sponsored by Ride Auto Parts, goes to NL100. It's Nathan Billsborough with the 34 Buick 60 Series. If you know these people that aren't coming up to collect the awards, when you go back to wherever you are or wander in, you might let them know and the awards will be up here. We come to the major trophies. You can see them over here. Andy's got one in his hands. Jess is bringing up the memorial trophy side of it as well. The first one we're going to do is the Austin Arrowsmith. Now, Andy, this one is for a young person, first time showing, and we want to encourage young people to bring their cars out, to be creative, to be involved in the scene.
Yeah, that's right, John. If we can't support the sport, it's just going to die. So we better give some encouragement to the young people coming on board. So Austin Arrowsmith, of course, he was the founder of the show in 1964. So we just keep the legacy going.
1964, yes, round of applause, absolutely. So this is sponsored by the 3M Automotive Aftermarket and Marine Division, and the Austin Arrowsmith Award for 2019 goes to, I've got to tell you, it's a postie bike. It narrows it down. It's Dominic Napoli. I got to tell you all, he built it himself. He had such pride in showing me last night how much fun he'd had with a postie bike. And his dad was standing there as well with great pride on his face saying, look, my son built that. And that's what it's all about, right? Another round of applause, please. The next one. This one is the Kevin Daly Memorial Award. This is the Rodder's Choice. The people who put their cars here, the people then can say, what is my choice? So as a group, sponsored by, again, Mother's Polishers, this one goes to a 1960 Holden FB, entrant number 16, Peter and Judy Beauchamp. Peter, would you like to say a few words?
I've lost some words at the moment, but thanks very much for everyone voting. And there's a lot of nice cars out there today and all over the whole weekend. I'm just proud of what I've got here, and also my family helped us build the car in the garage. And I'll be back here next year. Thank you very much.
All right, the next one of the major awards is Top Street Machine. This one's pretty close to my heart. Top Street Machine, sponsored by Fraser Motorcycles. Such a hard category, so many great cars, but only one can take away Top Street Machine. This goes to entrant number 19. It's Hot Red, 73 Ford Cortina. Put your hands together for David. David, a lot of great street machines have gone before you. A lot of great street machines will follow you, but this is your day, mate. Great car. How does it feel?
It's excellent. I'd like to thank Andy for putting on the show, and all his judges. They've done a hell of a job, and yeah, it's a good show. Thank you.
It's a great car. Hold that trophy high. Look at the cup, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. All right, the next one is Top Street Rod. Such a hotly contested category here. But Top Street Rod, sponsored by Form 700, can only go this year in 2019 to entrant number 73. It's Dave Dorman with the 32 Ford Cabriolet. David, special award, lots of special awards, a beautiful car, a long time build. How's it feel?
Great.
Any thanks you'd like to make?
Thanks to Mother's Polish, PBG Paint, and Steve Ridge, young Josh, Anthony. Yeah, that's about it.
Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. I think the car speaks for Dave so much. So many great ideas, so much quality. Well done. This next one is the top car of the show. Sponsored by Form 700. It is an amazing award, and only one car can take it out. The judges have made their decisions. The top car of the show goes to entrant number 19. It's David with the 73 Ford Cortina. Keep the applause going. David Zurich. We have more awards, ladies and gentlemen. Please wait. But David, special award, special car, mate. You had it in your mind to build something which was you, which wanted to be your expression. You did that.
Just want to talk to those young fellas over here who got the awards. That car is a 15-year-old thought. It's, yeah, what can I say? Thanks to my brother, Rod, mate, the upholsterer, Lisa, the family. They all stuck with me. They went through hell actually, because that car was come first before them. And like I couldn't go to any weddings. Because at the unveil at the summer nights, and it was pretty hard, eh? But we've done it. Thank you, Andy.
Big smile on his face now. David Zurich here. Top car of the show. All right, we're going to do a couple of special awards before we do and finish up the awards, and the finishing will be the Elegance Award. We will also have the drawing of the raffle. Now let me just take a break for a moment because the raffle tickets can still be purchased for $10, either over here. I can see a wave coming up. There are lots of people waving over here. You can get your raffle tickets. Did I see a wave? Nobody's waving. Oh, there it is. Happy days. All right. And there was one over here as well. You can come and get your raffle tickets over here. But, you know, you can see Andy's actually holding something here, which is a bit of an innovation. He's going, where do I plug it in? Because on the bottom of it, it is a belt sander. But what do you do with a belt sander when you want to go racing with it? You stick a hot rod body on it, right? So this is one of those belt sanders. This is the winner of the belt sander racing today. And it goes to Paul Garrett. Can Paul come up, please? He just said he built it for the kids. Love it. We're going to see a lot more from Belt Sander Racing, and I know that there's a lot of encouragement there from Paul and everybody involved to say, come on, get your belt sander, bring it out, do the engineering, work it in. It's a hot rod. We've got the track. Let's make it grow. Now this one here, Andy, this is going from the Northern Beaches. So are we looking for somebody? It is the Street Rod Committee. Good. And it looks like Darren's going to say a few words.
Hi, this trophy's presented to the best presented car, which will be a hot rod on New South Wales conditional registration for the hot rod registration. It's presented on behalf of the committee. It's a perpetual trophy. We thought we'd like to encourage owners that are on conditional registration for presenting their cars. This has been hand built by Dave Hart, long-time hot rodder, and our scheme's been going since 1971, so for pre-48. Dave's been a long-time hot rodder and artist, and he's built this trophy. The winner for today, am I doing this part? Yeah, the winner for today is Maury Evans. He's got the 46 convertible, which is downstairs. Best presented car in the show for street rod registration.
Well, I'll just tell you that Dave Hart not only built this trophy, he also built my car. So thank you, Dave, over a 20-year period.
Great work. Now we want to draw up, or bring up Andy Calalillo, ladies and gentlemen. Can you all put your hands together, please? Andy wasn't going to say anything. And he doesn't want to say anything, so yeah, and I might say something as well, because I know, well, here we go. Andy's going to say a few words.
A few years ago, this nostalgia lane up the road here, the hall that cars are never shown. These are cars that boys drive, put them together and have fun. It's not about the trophies, it's about the friendship. So Andy's dad Mario, we got together, we tried to plan this. He said, look, I can't do it, Andy, because I'm building a new home, but I'll get my son Andy to give you a hand. And that's what's happened, and we lost him not long ago, so we're going to present this, or Andy's going to present this to somebody in memory to Mario.
Now, many of us knew Mario, and he's still here with us this weekend. He made such a contribution to the scene. He made such an energy in the scene. He was always 100 miles an hour, and he also contributed not just in Australia, but on a global basis. He represented Australia with Wildcat, and won the George Barris d'Elegance Award. So, Custom d'Elegance. This is something which no other car, I think, has actually achieved, but we know that other Australians have gone over to the US and have done very well. Andy shared with me that the award here actually goes to somebody that he thought was in light of doing something that was a continuation or respectful to the great ideas that everybody who's part of the Callalillo family, and that's so many of us, and it represents that kind of feeling. And he said to me, he went out there and he had a look at these cars and he said, you know what, there was one that stood out to me. One that stood out because the car has been built by a guy who makes such a difference. The car has also been built by a guy who has represented Australia overseas. And not only that, Mario had a fake plate that he had on the car, which was XXX 000. And this car, this weekend, is wearing that plate. So can you put your hands together for this award, which is the Mario Callalillo King of Cool Memorial Award to Joe Kane. Keep the applause going, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of emotion with this one. The King of Cool 2019. All right, now we're going for the Elegance Award. Will you check out the trophy? Andy said, let's look at this. Now, Andy, I'm looking for the names. There are a couple of names here. Wessels on it, and J&A Evans with the 31 Victoria. But we're looking for the name for this year for the Elegance Award. This is an award from the show to a car that is really a standout.
It doesn't have to be the highest pointing car in the show. It's just a bit of a wow factor. It hasn't been shown before, and it appeals to the public. So I'll give it back to you, John.
Let's really applaud entrant number 50, Justin Hills and Mario with the 1972 Valiant Charger, the Elegance Award for the Hot Rod and Custom Auto Expo 2019. Where is Justin? Where is Mario? Oh, they've gone back to the car already. They've gone back to the car already. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take it down. We'll put that down there for them. But certainly a huge event and a huge celebration. All right, now before we go any further, can I ask you all to put your hands together again for Andy and Donna and the whole family and the team that put on the Hotrod and Custom Auto Expo. The team includes everybody who's involved with the logistics, of course the venue, the judges, but Andy and Donna, you guys have done an awesome effort here. You can see everybody standing around. They want